So many people fail to stop drinking alcohol. There are people that drink alcohol for 30, 40, 50 years and they never even realize that they were addicted to a drug. There are other people that try to stop drinking hundreds of times and fail every single time. And today in this video, I'm going to explain why. And most importantly, I'm going to explain exactly how you can take immediate control of your drinking. Now, for those of you that have watched my channel for a while, you'll know that I've not drank for 4.5 years. I drank for around a decade, but my own mother actually went to AA. So my mum's not drank for over 20 years. She took the 12-step approach. That approach worked for her. Didn't work for me, but all good. I've got nothing against the program. AA works for some people. Now, sometimes me and my mum will talk about the work that I do with SoberClear.com and working with business owners and professionals, helping them control their drinking. And every so often, she'll give me an idea. She'll talk about something and I'll be like, damn, that's powerful. And today, this idea comes from my mum. And my mum has seen thousands of people in AA, but it all boils down to something called the window of opportunity. Now, just before we get into the window of opportunity, if you actually want my personal help stopping drinking and you want to join the Sober Clear program, where we use something called first principles thinking to help people reframe the way they view alcohol, and then we have coaching where we really focus on supporting you and building a better future, like working on health and fitness and family life and career and stuff like that, click the link in the description and you and I can book a call and see if working together could be a good match. There are also some videos you can watch in the description or head over to soberclear.com/reviews and you will just see a stream of positive reviews about the program and the lives that it's already changed. So if you're next, click one of the links in the description. Let's have a conversation. And now back to the video. Now, I want you to imagine this scenario. I want you to imagine that you have just gone for a job interview to become the CEO of some amazing company. And the job pays a fortune. You get paid $1 million a year plus bonuses that could be double that. So it could be a $2 million a year opportunity. Now, imagine this for a second. Imagine that this is the job that takes you and your family out of poverty. You're gonna be able to invest that money, retire your family, retire your parents, your kids can go to private school. It's really the ticket to an amazing life for yourself. Everything becomes possible with this job. Now, it's an extremely competitive job. You've got the most talented people in the world that are all competing for it. You go for the job interview and you nail it. And at the end of the job interview, the person turns around and says, do you know what? We're not going to interview anybody else. You are the perfect person for this job. If you give us an answer in the next 24 hours, it's yours. We're canceling the rest of the interviews for today. Then you go home to your family and your family are just like, no way. This is incredible. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. You know, your wife or your husband gives you a hug. Your parents are there. Just everybody's so excited for you. The next day, you get a phone call from the person interviewing you. You've got an hour left and they say, Dave, Amanda, are you going to start with us? We're even going to give you a sign-on bonus of $500,000. You turn around and you say, listen, this all sounds great. I know it's going to change my life forever, but I just need another week. I just need to make sure I want to really do this. The interviewer looks at you like, have you lost your mind? And you go home and you tell your family and they look at you like, what have you done? Are you joking me? Somebody else is going to take the job. 24-hour passes, you get a phone call, the job's gone. You've just wasted the biggest opportunity of your life. Now, why am I saying all of this? Well, here's the thing. This scenario is very, very similar to somebody's journey to not drinking alcohol. When I drank alcohol, I didn't wake up every single day saying that I want to stop drinking right now. Do you know what? There were times where I might go 2 years without giving a damn. I just wouldn't care. If you told me I had to do something about my drinking, I'd tell you to F off. I'd be rude to you because I just didn't give one. There was zero motivation to change and I just wanted to keep doing what I was doing. That has happened to me many times before. But then there'd be this moment, this window of opportunity that would open. Maybe I'd get into a fight in a nightclub. Maybe I'd wake up one morning with a complete blackout. And there'd be these tiny windows that would open up. And if I didn't act in those windows, the next day I'd start drinking again and that window would close. And it might close for 2 years. And why did I use that example with the job? Well, just like the person that got the offer for the job went home and told his family, I've done this with alcohol. I've called my mum, I said, Mum, I've got this terrible hangover. I think this is it. I think I'm going to stop drinking. And she's like, Leon, great. And then it's like, well, hang on. I think I just need a bit more time, Mum. I think I just need to wait a little bit longer. Back drinking again. And then it might be 6 months until this moment comes around again. These windows do not open often, in my experience anyway. Now, I did try to stop many times and these windows did open and a lot of the times I would try and act on it and still end up failing. But what you've got to realize is that when these windows come around, you must do something about it. Stop telling yourself that you can wait another week. Because like like my example, these opportunities can disappear and never come back. And I don't want that for you. I don't want you to get the motivation to change and then do nothing with it. I want you to do something. And most importantly, I want you to try something different. I want you to change the way you view alcohol. I want you to get to a place where you don't want to drink, where the desire leaves you because you see it as ethanol. And I promise you that these moments don't come around often. But I want one thing for you. Next time you get that feeling of wanting to change, call me. Book a call with me. Just book a call with me. And if it's not me, it's somebody else. Just do something. Don't allow that window to close. Maybe for you right now, watching this video is that sign for you. Maybe right now you feel that motivation come back. Maybe you're thinking, do you know what? Right now is the time to do something. If that is, click the link in the description. Book a call right now. Don't leave it another day, because I don't know if that window of opportunity will open for you. I'll give you another example. I've had people that have booked a call with me. They've said, this program sounds awesome. Just give me a week. And you know what? I've had people that have got back in touch with me a year later. And they said, Leon, I should have done something about it that day. The day I spoke to you, that's when I should have done something. Instead, they waited a year, and it was another year of drinking, of up and down madness, until they actually came to the same conclusion that we had a year ago. Now, in that example that I just told you about, this individual a year later that spoke to me, at the end of the call, he said the exact same thing. He said, oh, Leon, I said, dude, come on, don't be ridiculous. And then he ended up joining the program, right? But like I said, whatever you do not let that window of opportunity close. Act on it, do something about it. And if you click the video on the screen now, you can learn how Colin didn't drink alcohol for 90 days. Have a great day.